I'm Donna Blanchard, and this is your ThinkTech Daily News for Wednesday, April 29th, 2015. In Nepal, where Saturday's massive earthquake has not only caused death and destruction, mudslides and debris have also made it exceptionally difficult for aid workers to reach those who desperately need help. Villagers in Nepali and other areas have blocked trucks carrying supplies, complaining that they need those supplies and are tired of seeing the trucks drive through their towns. In Sangachok village, in one of the worst-hit districts, villagers blocked the road with tires and stopped two trucks headed for the district capital with food, leading to a tense standoff with armed soldiers. A resident there said, "We have been given no food by the government. Trucks carrying rice go past and don't stop. The district headquarters is getting all the food." Nepal's communications minister, Manendra Rijal, said, "This is a disaster on an unprecedented scale. There have been some weaknesses in managing the relief operation." They are still struggling to assess the devastation. The number of confirmed deaths has risen to more than 5,000, more than 10,000 injuries in Nepal, and more than 80 deaths in India and Tibet. Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif stated today that the signing of the nuclear agreement will prompt the United Nations, European Union, and United States to begin lifting sanctions on the Islamic Republic within days. The framework for that agreement states that sanctions will be lifted over time as the Iranian government keeps up their end of the bargain. But Iran's supreme ruler Ayatollah Ali Khamenei stated shortly after that framework was announced that all sanctions would be lifted immediately upon signing of the agreement. Mr. Zarif quoted the UN Charter Article 41 at New York University today, stating that signing the agreement will create resolution in the Security Council, and that agreement will then be mandatory for all member states. The resolution would terminate previous UN and US sanctions. In an early interview with PBS, Mr. Zarif said that sanctions would be lifted as soon as Iran implements its agreed part. That could take months. Talks concerning that agreement resume in New York tomorrow. They have until June 30th to clear this up, but Mr. Zarif also said that though he certainly wants to meet the June 30th deadline for an agreement, no time deadline is sacrosanct. He also took a moment to address Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's criticism of the new nuclear agreement, saying, quote, "Netanyahu has become everyone's non-proliferation guru. He is sitting on 400 nuclear warheads." Hillary Clinton gave her first policy speech since announcing her bid for presidency. Addressing a crowd at Columbia University today, she spoke about race and reform to the criminal justice system, addressing the deaths of black men at the hands of white police officers in Ferguson, Staten Island, and Baltimore. She said, "The patterns have become unmistakable and undeniable. We have to come to terms with some hard truths about race and justice in America." She also said, "Not only as a mother and a grandmother, but as a citizen and a human being, my heart breaks for these young men and their families." Amen, Mrs. Clinton. Donna Blanchard, ThinkTech Daily News. Ahui ho.